It is time for the Gatorade Cup Series Season 12 All-Star Open. We're here at the Homestead Miami Speedway. 19 drivers fighting for 3 spots to get into the All-Star race to make it into the chase. And on the pole for tonight's All-Star Open, Colton, the 01 beside in second, the 66 of Landon Lyons. Then in third place it is Jake Galloway, fourth place William Seaman, and ranking out the top 5, Daily Pez in the 88. Starting in sixth we have Riley Sampson, in seventh it is Jay Jefferson, eighth place Keegan Thompson, ninth place Scott Upton, and NR2003 rounds at the top 10. In 11th place we have Conrad Evans, 12th place is Baby Ruiz, then starting 13th Derek Hamill, starting in 14th Colin Teague, and in the 15th position Tommy Fletcher Jr. Starting 16th we have Anthony Hernandez, 17th is Trey Rainey, Georgia Toman 18th, and rounding out the field 19th starting position the 40 of Sebastian Kukulon. So there's our starting lineup for the All-Star Open here at the Homestead Miami Speedway. Let's see what drivers make it into the All-Star race through 14 laps of action in the All-Star Open.
Drivers, start your engine!
Thank you. I believe fired up. Get ready. Everyone ready?
19 cars fire their engines up, and they know that maybe some of their seasons ride on making it into the All-Star race, getting through this event. 2 ways to transfer in this event. You have to finish in the top 2. The top 2 finishers automatically in, and then we have the fan vote winner. Whoever accumulated the most votes in the fan vote will get through, which means 3 drivers get through from this, making it a 26 driver all-star race. A short 14-lap event here at the Homestead Miami Speedway. Let's see which 3 drivers advance through into the Season 12 Gatorade Cup Series all-star race. Colton Yo steps on the gas, and we're green flag racing in the All-Star Open. The front 2 will get side by side, 3 wide behind them, down the front straightaway, side by side. These 2 right now transfer through. Jake Galloway's going to lead the first lap of the All-Star Open. However, lap sled and that stuff means nothing here. It's all about winning the race, finishing in the top 2, or hoping you have the votes to make it through. Galloway to the front of the 11 car. Behind for second, which would be the transfer spot. Right now, Colton has it. 3 wide behind him. Conrad Evans coming to the inside. Others want it. And 4 wide further back in the pack. In the middle of that, Riley Sampson, Jay Brando. Hernandez down low. Yepez way up top of the 88. As 3 wide for third allows the front 2 to get away in single file. Derek Hamill coming on the 12 car, trying to make some aggressive moves up to the front of the pack. Behind him, Tommy Fletcher Jr. and Trey Rainey. Down to the outside now, Jay Jefferson goes middle on Scott Upton and Baby Ruiz to his inside. As the front 2 have gotten away with a nice gap. 3 wide for fourth goes Trey Rainey on Fletcher Jr. and Conrad Evans. The run through the middle for the 41 gets him clear. For the race lead again, Yo back underneath Jake Galloway. 3 laps complete here in the Homestead Miami Speedway All-Star Open. Galloway and Yo right now in the transfer spots. Them being side by side, here comes Hamill and Fletcher Jr. to make it a 4-car race. Speaking of 4 cars, it's 4 wide behind them inside the top 10. Conrad Evans, Jay Jefferson, Anthony Hernandez, Jay Brando all rubbing off each other. Entering turns 3 and 4. Brando slides high. Here comes Jay Jefferson up the racetrack as well as Sampson going to try and shoot the middle. Colin Teague down low in the 00 trying to make some progress. Evans into the outside while drives back. And out the front of the field, the transfer spot is shaking up. Colton Yo has the top spot. Hamill's coming through, and Tommy Fletcher Jr. 3 wide. Baby Ruiz also in this best. 6 cars under a blanket. And they might be 4 wide for the top spot. They are. This is to transfer through to the All-Star race. Right now, 6 drivers under a blanket to make it work. Trey Rainey, his final season, might need to win the All-Star race to get into the chase. 3 wide to the bottom. His teammate Jake Galloway also trying to transfer through. Trey Rainey to the top spot. Galloway, his teammate, looking to get to the transfer spot as well. Behind them comes Sampson, Teague, and Jefferson. On the inside, Trey Rainey clears the 3 wide to try and get away. 4 wide behind them comes Riley Sampson for the transfer spot. Right now, second place is the transfer spot. Galloway through the middle gets a great run to clear it. Now JGR is the 2 transfer spots as they come off the corner. And cars all over the place back behind them, trying to sort it out and get to the front of the field. Because you can never guarantee that someone has the fan vote. You have to be hard out, and that's what Jake always wanted to do. As Sampson and Colin Teague made some contact, great job for them to save their cars. And these are two teammates, so they don't want to run line. Jake Galway does not want to be second because that is the end of the transfer spot. And that's going to be the spot where everyone's going to be battling hard. So Galway wants to be out front to make sure he doesn't have to deal with the battling back behind. Trey Rainey also wants to be out in front. Halfway done with the All-Star Open. We've had some crazy racing thus far. And now the pack is still back together. And Galway leads it. Trey Rainey looking back for the top spot. Behind them, Riley Sampson and Colin T come with a nice run off turn number 2. Some drivers that have not made progress. Scott Upton, Sebastian Kukulon have not made much progress right now at the back of the field as Trey Rainey is back out in front of the 18. 3 wide to second place goes Colin Teague. He right now is in the final transfer spot into the All-Star race. Behind Jay Jefferson comes in the 78 Brando to try top to bottom in the 22 car with a great move. And 4 wide goes Tommy Fletcher Jr. forcing Jefferson aside. Baby Rose Jake Galway also go wide. Another driver that hasn't made much progress. Keegan Thompson back there right now last. Colton Gill trying to make up the lost ground as he was at the front early on. Now he's dropped back. Riley Sampson almost into the wall. Ruiz keeps off of him. Yepez also dropping back the 88 car. All right, those drivers in a position to win the fan vote if they don't get it done in this race. Evans and Lyons were getting very close. As the battle for second still rages on, Trey Rainey trying to get away with the top spot. Randall trying to keep off Jay Jefferson to get to that 18, but Jefferson gets to the inside. Trey Rainey wants to see that shuffling back behind so he can advance through. Behind them getting close, and with 4 to go, Trey Rainey might be hoping for a yellow flag to come out because the race would be over. And he has hard-charging Brando and Jefferson coming up. Jefferson now for the transfer spot. Conrad Evans and Derek Hamill trying to close in as well. Who's going to get it done here at the Homestead Miami Speedway? 3 to go at the stripe. Hamill 3 wide on Evans and Fletcher Jr. Colin T looking for a run through the middle. Colton Yell 0-1 coming. Jefferson to second. Now trying to run Trey Rainey down with 3 to go. He has a run. Randall's going to go high from third. Jefferson, can he look for the lead, or does he want to try and work with that 18? Get away. They have a good gap right now, but Jay's looking low on Trey. Behind them to third goes Conrad Evans. He wants to run down those front 2. Behind some beating and banging for Scott Upton and Colton Yo. Up front, right now the 2 transferring, Jay Jefferson and Trey Rainey as Jay gets out to the front. 2 to go at the stripe. Trey trying to keep it up. Evans and Hamill. He's fighting badly to get into this All-Star race. He knows maybe his best shot to make the chase is to win the All-Star race. He needs to advance through first. He's looking on Jefferson now for the lead. That's going to hurt Jay Jefferson now because now he's on the top side. Here comes Jake Galway coming back. 3 wide for third. Who's going to make it in? Who's going to be left out? Coming around to the white flag. Trey Rainey's out in front of the All-Star Open. Behind for second, his teammate Jake Galloway looking on Jay Jefferson. Brando also joining the fun. White flag in the All-Star Open. Galloway to the middle. Brando to the bottom. Jefferson top. 3 wide for the transfer spot. Galloway's going to need to get clear of Brando as badly as he wants it right here. Down this back straightaway, can he get the run through 3 and 4? Look at Hamill through the middle trying to make something work. Trey Rainey is going to advance through in his final season. But who gets the final spot? Rando down bottom, Galloway up top. Drag racing back around. Trey Rainey wins the All-Star Open. Jay Rando advances through with them. And then tense battle to the end. It's Trey Rainey and Jay Rando advancing through with this race right here. They finish top 2. They get it done. Trey Rainey will start 24th in the All-Star race. Jay Rando 25th. And we have one final spot left available. And that is the fan vote winner. As we'll go look at the finishing results right here. Trey Rainey, Jay Rando advanced through. Jake Galloway just a little bit short of advancing. Might have to fall back on that fan vote. Scott Upton, Derek Hamill also finishing the top 5. Jay Jefferson was up there but fell back after Trey Rainey passed him late for the race victory. Down here, Colin Teague, William Seaman, Conrad Evans, Sampson, Lyons, Fletcher Jr., Ruiz, Yo, Yepez, Hernandez, Kukulon, and Thompson round out the field. The 26th and final driver to advance through into the Season 12 Gatorade Cup Series All-Star Race with 22.22% of the fan vote. It is the number 40 of Sebastian Kukulon. He got 18th here tonight. Maybe didn't have the best car, but he does advance with the fan vote. Once again, Sebastian Kukulon wins the Season 12 fan vote with 22.22% of the voting data. So those 3 drivers, Trey Rainey, Jay Randall, and Sebastian Kukulon, they'll start at the back of the All-Star field. However, they have a shot now to advance through into the chase if they win the All-Star race. Thanks, everyone, for watching. I'll see you guys for the main event.